This is question 2 from the 2016 Junior Cert Ordinary Level Paper 1. The question says, D, Moira, Ray, Evan and Fiona all use Snapchat. D, Moira and Ray use Twitter. And Zach doesn't use Snapchat or Twitter. And we're asked to use this information to complete the Venn diagram below, where U is the universal set. So, if we look at the diagram, we can see that D is already in the diagram, in the section that represents somebody who uses Snapchat and Twitter. It's called the intersection. So D is already in there. So who else have we got? We've got Moira, who uses Snapchat and she uses Twitter. So Moira would be in here also. So we can put her in. We put a dot in to mark Moira and put her name beside it. We've also got Ray, who uses both. So he can go in here too, in the intersection. We also have Evan. Now Evan only uses Snapchat, so Evan will be over in this section here, the Snapchat section. Evan uses Snapchat but doesn't use Twitter. And Fiona is the same. Fiona uses Snapchat only, so we can put Fiona in over here. Now the only person left is Zach, and Zach doesn't use Snapchat or Twitter, so Zach will put outside here. Part B of the same question asks us to list the elements of each of the following two sets, where S, with this little dash, is the complement of the set of S. Okay, so the first one it asks us is for S intersection T. So the intersection is for the people who are in S and T at the same time. So that would be these three people here. So if we're listing the elements, it's D, Moira, and Ray. And for part 2, it says list the elements of S complement. Now S complement means anything that's not in S. So the only person who's not in S is Zach. So part C then asks us to put a tick in the correct box in each row of the table below to show whether each statement is true or false. The first statement says the cardinal number of S is 3. So that symbol is cardinal number. That means the number of elements in the set S is 3. Now that is false because there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 elements there, so that's false. You tick the false box. The second statement says D is an element of the set T, which means that D is on Twitter, and that is true. There's D, she's inside the Twitter Venn diagram. The next statement says S union T is equal to T union S. So anything that's in S or T or both is also in T or S or both. And that is true, because all of these things here are inside T or S or both. S union T is the same as T union S. They are commutative. The fourth one says T is a subset. That's the symbol for subset. T is a subset of S. That means everything inside T is also inside S. And that is true, because the only things in T are these three, but they are also inside S. And finally, it says S less T is equal to these two brackets. Now, an empty pair of brackets means a null set. So if you're in the set S and you take away anything that's in T, you'll be left with a null set. Let's see if that's true. So if I'm in the set S and I take away anything from T, in other words, if I take away these three, I'm left with nothing, but that's not true because I'm left with Evan and Fiona. So that is false. And that's the end of question 2.